Hello friends, welcome to our first tutorial on Photoshop CC 2019. I will try my best to explain in simple and easy way to make you expert in Photoshop so that after few tutorials you can do magics in graphic design. In this tutorial, we'll focus on the interface and very basics of Photoshop. So let's start. First of all, you should know the latest version of Adobe Photoshop is CC 2019. Here CC stands for Creative Cloud. After opening Photoshop, the home screen will appear. Here under Recent, we have some recently opened files. LR Photos option is related to another software called Lightroom. Clicking on Create New, you will have a new blank document. Clicking on Open, you can open an existing document. Let's click on Create New. A new document dialog box appears. Under Recent, we have some recently used templates. Under Saved, we have some saved templates. Here we have a list of presets like photo, print, art and illustration, web, mobile, film and video. You can choose any of these options according to your project. Suppose you choose photo, then here you will get some templates. When you select one of the templates, the dimension, resolution and color mode of the template will be shown here under Preset Details panel. We can also customize the details. Let's rename the document. I name it tutorial 1. Also you can rename the file while saving. Next to width field, you can see the list of the units like pixels, inches, centimeters, etc. If you are working for web or digital media, then you can choose pixels. And if you are working for print media, then better you choose inches or centimeters. Later in this video, we will learn what is pixel. These buttons are used to change the orientation to portrait or landscape. Then resolution. Resolution means the number of pixels per inch. For web or digital media, you can set it to 72 pixels per inch. But for printing purpose, you can increase the resolution up to 300 pixels. Next is color mode. The RGB and CMYK are two main color modes used a lot. RGB stands for red, green, blue, as red, green, blue are the colors of rays. RGB color mode is specially used for digital media. In RGB mode, there are so many colors, but all the colors are not printable. CMYK. It stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, black. As B is occupied by blue in RGB, so the letter K is used because it is the last letter of black. These are the colors of ink. CMYK color mode is used for printing purpose because in this mode all the colors are printable. Grayscale. This color mode is used for making a black and white image. Lab. It stands for luminance, A component, B component. I never use bitmap, lab and grayscale color mode. I use RGB for digital media and CMYK for print purpose. Next is background contents. It has 5 options: white, black, background color, transparent and custom. I prefer white background. Now click this button to expand the panel. Here you will have Save Preset command. This command is used to save the current setting as a template, which will be shown under the Saved tab. Click on Cancel to close it. Now I want my width equal to 1200 pixels, height equal to 900 pixels and resolution equal to 100. After customizing the details, click on Create. Now we have a new file or canvas with a white background. Let's have a look on the interface of the software. At left side we have Tools bar containing a number of tools. The tool button having a white corner contains more tools inside. To get all the tools inside, right click on the tool or click and hold for a while on the tool. At the top of the screen we have menu bar which contains the menus like File, Edit, Image, etc. Beneath the menu bar there is Options bar which is directly related to the tools because it contains the options related to the selected tool. For example, if we select Brush tool, the Options bar provides all the options related to Brush tool. It also has the Home button, clicking on which opens the home screen. This is the page we have already discussed about. So to come back from here, click on this icon. At the right side, you can have Layers palette, Paths palette, etc. If any of these elements is closed or disappears by mistake and you want to get it back, then go to Window menu. Here you can click to check on the option you want like Layers, Options, Tools, Paths, etc. And the rest of the area at the center is the canvas or work area. Now we will learn how to open an existing document. For that, click on the File menu, Open. In Open dialog box, browse for the file you want to open. Select the file, then click on Open. The image opens with a single layer as a background. Also, you can use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl O to open a file. Let's open another one. The names of the files are arranged right here at the top of the canvas. You can switch between the files by clicking on their name. Before moving to the tools, we should know what is pixel. Pixel is the sort of picture element. Let's press Ctrl plus to zoom in repeatedly. I zoomed it up to 6400%. You can see so many tiny squares of different colors which combine to make a picture. These tiny squares are called as pixels. Now press Ctrl minus to zoom back out. Let's start with Marquee tool. Its shortcut is M. Click and hold or right click over the tool to select all the hidden tools, that is rectangular marquee, elliptical marquee, single row marquee and single column marquee. All these are selection tools used to select a part of the image. First we begin with rectangular marquee tool. This tool is used to select a part of the image in rectangular shape. First of all, we select the new selection option in the options bar. Later we shall discuss about all these four options in detail. Then click and drag the mouse pointer over the image. While dragging, you can see the little dots with height and width of the selection. Now release the cursor. This is our rectangular selection. Now when I click and drag this selection, you can see no pixels are moving and you can reposition your selection. Let's copy this to another file. To do so, go to Edit menu, click on Copy, or you can press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl C. Then switch to Tutorial 1. To paste here, go to Edit menu, click on Paste, or you can use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl V. Notice the selected part is pasted here in a new layer. To resize it, press Ctrl T. Then click and drag any of the control points or the bounding box like this. Then press Enter key. Alright, now switch back to the previous file. Now to deselect the selection, go to Select menu, click on Deselect, or you can press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl D. Let's drag again, and this time press Shift key. Now you can see a square shape selection is created. While dragging, by default it drags out from the corner. To drag the selection from center, click anywhere, press the Alt key, then drag. You can see I am dragging the selection from the center. We can also reposition the selection while creating. To do so, click and drag the selection, press and hold the spacebar, then move the cursor to reposition. Then release the mouse button. The next tool is Elliptical Marquee tool. This tool is used to select a part of the image in elliptical shape. Click and drag the mouse pointer. Now release the cursor. This is our elliptical selection. We can also have a circular selection with the same tool. For that, click and drag, then press Shift key. Now you can see a circular selection is created. By default, this tool also drags out from the corner. To drag the selection from center, click anywhere, press the Alt key, then drag. You can see I am dragging the selection from the center. The elliptical selection can also be repositioned while dragging with the help of the spacebar, like this. Next is Single Row Marquee tool. This tool selects a single pixel row in an image with a single click. Let's press Ctrl plus to zoom in repeatedly to see the height of the selection. You can see the height of the selected row is a single pixel. Similarly, the single column Marquee tool selects a single pixel column in an image with a single click. And see, its width is a single pixel. Both of these tools are not mostly used. So go ahead and select the Move tool. The Move tool is used to select and move the pixels in a layer. For example, in tutorial 1, we have an image in layer 1. Take the Move tool, click over the image and drag it. Now you can move it freely anywhere in the canvas. Suppose you want to move the layer only horizontally, vertically or diagonally. For that, you can use the Shift key. You can see the image is moving only in x-axis, y-axis and diagonally, as I am using the Shift key. Also, you can duplicate a layer by moving an image using Alt key. Just press Alt key and drag the image. See, the duplicate of the image is created in a new layer. Alright, now press Ctrl Z to step back. Remember, the keyboard shortcut to undo or to step back is Ctrl Z. Also, you can go to Edit menu, Undo, whose shortcut is right here. By chance you do any mistake, you can easily step back by using this command. In Options bar, Move tool has an option Auto Select. If this option is checked on, you can move the image of any layer directly from the canvas. To understand this, let's copy another image to the file. Now we have a background layer, layer 1 and layer 2. Here you can see the background layer is locked. So we cannot move it because a locked layer cannot be moved. Let's turn off the auto select option. In layers palette you can see layer 2 highlights, means it is selected, which contains the penguin image. As I drag this image, it moves. Now I am dragging the Mickey Mouse image, that is layer 1. You can see it does not move. Instead, the penguin image moves. Now I am dragging the background layer. It also does not move. Instead, the penguin image moves because it is selected. Now I select the layer 1 which contains the Mickey Mouse image. Then I am dragging this image. It moves. Now I am dragging the penguin image. You can see it does not move. Instead, the Mickey Mouse image moves. In case you want to select and move the image of any layer directly from the canvas, then turn on the auto select option. Now you can see as I click on any image in the canvas, its layer gets highlighted, means the layer is selected, and I can move the image directly from the canvas like this. In options bar we have some more options which we will learn in later video.